This is Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom. Today we're doing a little monthly maintenance on our home air conditioning unit. The experts will tell you that you need to change your air filter in your air conditioning unit once every 3 months. If you have pets in the home, it's recommended that you do it more often, and if you have a lot of pets, it's recommended that you do it as much as once a month. Personally, we have one cat, so I try to make it a habit to change our filter once every 2 months. Also, as part of our monthly maintenance, you need to pour a solution of warm water and about a cap full of bleach down the condensation tube that runs to the outside, and that keeps mold and mildew from accumulating, and it could affect the performance of your air conditioning unit. So why don't you come along with me while I do a little bit of monthly maintenance here on my air conditioning unit, and I can show you how that's done. The first thing we need to do is locate the access panel for our air filter, and that's usually accessible somewhere on the side of your air conditioning unit. The filter tends to go between the intake of cool air as it moves up into your unit, and then on out through the system and into your home. So usually it's a part of the cold air return. And it's important to note which direction the air moves into your furnace and air conditioner, because the filter is directional and it'll have markings on it. So you notice I've determined in the past what direction my air flows and actually helped myself by putting a little arrow there. Of course, make sure your unit is off. You can do that by turning the power off to the unit, or you can just turn the temperature way up until the unit shuts down. Now the air filter unit lays in here. Sometimes it's vertical or horizontal. All we need to do is get a hold of it and give it a tug. You'll note that on the air conditioner filter it says direction and has an arrow on the side. It also gives the dimensions of your filter. This particular one is 20 by 22 by 1. As you can see, the filter is very dirty, and you notice the dirt is on the intake side. So it's quite dirty as compared to a clean filter. So it was time. Like I said, I change mine every 2 months. Otherwise, the filter will get way too full. Now, put the filter back in. Find the directional arrows on the filter. And the filter simply slips in. Put it in here in place. And in the back, sometimes you have to make sure that the filter is hitting the right spot in the back of the slot. And then it simply slides the rest of the way in and goes into place. Then it's just a matter of returning the cover and make sure that it's secure. And there it is, the filter's been reinstalled. Okay, so the next step is to take about 2 cups of water and add what would be about a cap full of bleach to that water. Then we just remove the cap on the condensation tube, and we add that water, pour that water down the condensation tube. What this does is keep any mold and mildew from accumulating in that tube and blocking it, because if your tube becomes completely blocked, eventually it can shut your air conditioning unit completely off. So once a month, take a cup or 2 of water with a little bit of bleach and just pour that down your condensation tube. And that should keep any mold or mildew from accumulating. Okay, so we've changed our filter. We've added some water with a bit of bleach to our condensation tube. Pretty much taking care of that little chore for this month. One last thing I like to do is I keep track up here right on my unit of when I've changed the filter and on which month. So this is September, change the filter, and then in October all I'll do is add the bleach water to the condensation tube, and I'm ready in November when I have to change a filter. I buy the filters in quantity and keep them here ready to change. So this has been Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom, and thanks for coming along as we do a little bit of our monthly maintenance on our home air conditioning unit. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll keep those videos coming.